Welcome back to the Green Beret Life. This is the SCIF. I'm Matt. That's Stu. We are a 501c3. We specialize in training and getting veterans outdoors, veterans, family, veterans, and first responders as well. If you're interested in training with us, please just look us up. We've got our email that will flash across the bottom. And if you have a question for either Stu or I about the military, about contracting, about any of this stuff, between Stu and myself, we could probably find you an answer. And if we can't, we'll shoot you straight on that too. So
make something up that sounds believable.
Yeah. If we can't dazzle you with brilliance, what are we going to do?
We'll baffle you with bullshit.
There you go. So that being said, what do we have on the docket for tonight? YouTube sucks, by the way. What's on the docket for tonight, Stu?
Had to get that dig in.
Yeah.
We've got some news concerning. Well, SIG has come out with a kind of a statement concerning the 320 and the controversy surrounding the pistol. We've taken a look at some of the Canadian tariffs and everything, because everything you hear from the media is how much we're costing, how much all these tariffs are going to cost, how we're being unfair and charging all these tariffs for things coming in. And we're going to look at a few things that have come to light. And I'm going to show you guys a website that you can actually go to and scroll through 5,000 lines of just things and see the percentage of tariffs that Canada puts on U.S. goods going there. And it's interesting to say the least. I found a series of articles just for the comedic value of these, really the West Coast and other little liberal enclaves, and it shows you what they consider important. And newsflash, it's not the American citizen, but it'll be interesting. I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of it after your blood pressure, settles back down to regular rate. You'll get a kick out of it. It's interesting. There is, let me see, what else do we have? Musk has gotten a bit of flack here in the past day or so concerning a statement he made on the entitlement programs, and
it's all bullshit. It's all been taken out of context on purpose.
Exactly. Yeah. And what the press is alleging he says versus what he says. And one thing I've learned, if nothing else, when you're watching these, if there is a short clip, if they pull a 15, 20-second clip and want to spin up into the stratosphere in outrage, you can bet your life that it is manufactured, it is edited, it is removing every bit of context. And that's exactly what was done here.
Can you bet your bottom dollar?
I think so. I think
what is your bottom dollar? That is the next question.
I don't know. I know the reference, but it's
I think it, all these references that we have, but I think it refers to the bottom dollar is the last dollar in your wallet. Right? Because it's on the bottom, right? I think that's what that stands for. But what do I know?
I thought you were doing a reference to the song.
Yeah, you can bet your what song is that?
I know that's what was stuck in my head. I didn't know what it was, but I thought you were referencing something there.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going to.
Now it's going to bug me.
I've got both versions of the video clip, the one with the context and the one they edited about 10 seconds of to remove the context. And I'm just going to show you the nonsense that
before we go into that, any of that, we've made this comment before, but I want to make it again. These, like Google, Yahoo, you pick any one of the search engines, basically a lot of them have to use Google, right? You can't get information anymore.
No.
You cannot get information anymore easily. You have to try to trick the system. Because, for example, Stu and I today were looking up independently, trying to find what were the tariffs in 2024 that Canada imposed on U.S. goods going into Canada, right? And what do you end up getting? You see a lot of CNN, PBS, NBC, Reuters, Associated Press, all this other bullshit in between, Snopes. And what do we keep seeing there? Fact checks as well. Oh, there's dishonest numbers being thrown about the trade intolerance or imbalance between Canada and the United States. And so everything's a lie. Now, they don't care in a few days if they have to go back and real quietly correct themselves, because this is what they do. So if they're saying something is a lie, I would say it's more likely than not that what they're saying is a lie is true, right? You have to go by that. But they really need to crack down on these organizations, because it's not providing information to you. It's pushing propaganda, and it's pushing their narrative. Period. Amen. And this has not changed.
Well, here's for what Matt was saying, that feedback started, Matt. I don't know why. What Matt and I were saying, this is what we were looking for. I literally typed in Canadian tariffs on U.S. goods 2024. And you get down here, timeline of Trump's tariffs. You know, that's all here. Trade partners impose new tariffs. Backlash in Canada. Trump said he's considering cutting back. Nothing about 2024. I tried, you know.
Keep going down that, because this goes on for page after page after page. They are hiding information.
Yeah, here you go. Okay. Trade War Live. Fact sheet. Canada announces robust tariffs in response. Trump reverses new tariffs. Trump advisor says increased tariffs. That's all it is. You can't. And again, how hard is it to find a consolidated list? Because these are talking points. These are what people are talking about. You know, in the news is this back and forth. And what are we?
I didn't get the White House. The White House was up there, which would probably be a good place to start. I didn't get any of that in what I put in. I was getting fact checks and saying that the numbers being stated by the White House were lies, right? That's what I was getting. And it was the usual suspects, Snopes, PolitiFact, all this bullshit. You can't believe any one of them. They're wrong on almost everything. So, but yeah,
it was really interesting, the fact that I could not find. I even tried, you know, doing an image, you know, or searching here for images. This is all I wanted. I want a chart that just has a breakdown, but none of this does. All of this is just you can't find anything with any specificity, which it should be very simple to find. But, you know, they've got all this stuff, but it tells you nothing. It's nothing about what I'm asking for. And you're left spinning your wheels. I tried Google, I tried Yahoo, I tried, you know, other search engines to see if it would come up. And it's all just a brick wall to where you can't find the information that you're looking for.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
Oh, pitiful.
Things that make you say,
But, you know, things like that we find when we're trying to, you know, pull information up and prep stuff up for the show. And Matt and I were talking. It's like this shouldn't be that difficult. This whole thing is tariffs. I can guarantee you I can find what the U.S. tariffs are on Canadian goods. You know, probably find that simple, but try and find the other one, and it's not coming up. But that's about it. We've got a couple of other little things here, but we've got a good bit to look at today. Did you want to cover anything on YouTube, or did you want to go ahead and move over to Rumble exclusively?
Let's move over. Yeah, you know my feelings on YouTube. I think it sucks. I think we just sort of highlighted what Google is. You don't have. They've got to fix whatever is going on with this, because they've taken government money. They pretend like they're